Curse of Love. In a quiet village nestled deep within the woods, an eerie tale of love, sadness, and horror unfolded. Sherbet and Drum were an inseparable couple whose love was whispered about by the villagers. Sherbet, with her ethereal beauty and enchanting smile, captured the heart of Drum, a rugged and devoted man. Their love story was the stuff of legends, the kind that people tell around campfires on dark nights. They would spend hours by the old oak tree near the edge of the forest, sharing secrets and dreams. Their laughter echoed through the woods, a melody that seemed to be in harmony with the rustling leaves and the gentle wind. But fate has a cruel sense of irony. One stormy night, as lightning shattered the sky and thunder rumbled like a beast, Sherbet vanished without a trace. Drum searched desperately, calling her name into the darkness, but his cries were swallowed by the howling wind. When dawn broke, the villagers joined the search, scouring the woods for any sign of Sherbet. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but Sherbet remained missing. Drum's heartache was immeasurable, and his life became a somber symphony of grief. He would sit beneath the old oak tree, staring into the distance as memories of Sherbet flooded his mind. The villagers whispered that Drum's sorrow had turned him mad, that he could be seen conversing with thin air and leaving food offerings beneath the oak tree. Yet, something peculiar began to happen. Whenever a predator approached the village, a supernatural force would intervene. A pack of wolves would halt in their tracks, or a bear would retreat, as if an invisible guardian were watching over the village. The villagers soon realized that this guardian was none other than Sherbet's spirit, protecting Drum and the place they once shared. Drum, unaware of Sherbet's spectral presence, continued to grieve. But one night, as the full moon cast an eerie glow over the village, Sherbet's ghost appeared before him. Her form was translucent, her eyes sad yet filled with a love that transcended death. She revealed the truth of her fate. On that stormy night, she had been taken by a malevolent spirit that sought to keep her forever in its realm. Sherbet's love for Drum was so powerful that even death couldn't sever their bond. She fought against the darkness that held her, and in doing so, she became a guardian spirit, protecting Drum from the malevolent forces that had once stolen her away. Drum's tears mixed with the rain as he listened to Sherbet's tale. He could feel her presence, her love, and her sorrow. With newfound determination, he vowed to release her from her torment. Armed with the knowledge passed down by the village's wise elder, Drum embarked on a perilous journey into the heart of the haunted woods. The air was thick with tension as Drum confronted the malevolent spirit in a battle of wills. The woods seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the outcome. As the first rays of dawn broke through the trees, Drum's love for Sherbet shattered the darkness that held her captive. The malevolent spirit let out a blood-curdling scream and dissipated like mist in the morning sun. In that moment, Sherbet's spirit was free. As her form began to fade, she smiled at Drum one last time, her love and gratitude shining in her eyes. And then, with a whisper carried by the wind, she was gone. Drum returned to the village, forever changed by his encounter with the supernatural. The villagers no longer saw him as a madman but as a hero who had faced unimaginable horrors for the sake of love. The old oak tree, where Sherbet and Drum had shared their moments, became a symbol of their enduring love and the triumph of good over evil. And so, the tale of Sherbet and Drum, a story of haunted love, sadness, and horror, continued to be told for generations to come, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love has the power to conquer all, even death itself.